Good day. Okay, progress report. Gained 8 pounds so far. Last 2.5 weeks. It's pretty gnarly. The workouts are going good. Thank God for muscle memory. You know, not doing anything really fancy. Right? Pull-ups, dips, a lot of leg work, squats, hamstrings, and I will put a link in the description of the specific muscle groups for the hamstrings and the quads, because my routine has started with my legs. The hamstrings and quads are one of the biggest muscles in the body. So I started there first, and thank God. I'll go into that in another video. This video's not about that. Just wanted to get the progress report. The weight gain is there, and it's going, and we are on track. We are actually a little ahead of schedule. Feels good. Forcing myself to eat multiple times a day is new to me. Right? But other than that, everything's going good. How are you doing? How was your Wednesday? Hope everything's going well for you. Listen. In the past, you've heard me use the term sheep and sheeple. I am guilty of it. Understand this. I use sheep and sheeple not to be disrespectful. This is not my way of being disrespectful. I'm not talking down to you if I use the word sheep or sheeple. Somebody has to be sheep. Somebody has to not know. Somebody has to be sheeple. I am, on the other hand, look at me as the sheep dog, okay? Look like a sheep, not a sheep, sheepdog. And what is the sheepdog's responsibility? Wait, to guard the sheep. Whether they are looking to be guarded, whether they have no dog in the fight and don't care to be guarded, or whether they don't want to be guarded, the sheepdog's responsibility is to guard the sheep. Is he always successful? No. Why? Because wolves will be sneaky and pick off a sheep when the sheepdog's not looking, or when the sheep get in a position where they ain't supposed to be in. So this whole 2-year thing for you, the 2-year thing. Social distancing, wearing your face diapers. I just refuse to say mask at this point, okay? Face diapers. The level of hypnotism that many of you sheep are under are so real that you knowingly, even on the subconscious level, you know that this is a pandemic, scamdemic. You know that. They told you. This is all the result of some Chinese people eating bats in Wuhan. That's what they told you initially, remember that? Right, it's gone from that to possible lab leaks, huh? You have to settle with the lab leak. What they can't tell you is that this is germ warfare. They can't tell you that. And speaking of germ warfare, understand that if my subscribers who are actually paying attention, and I know who you are, this is for you. These videos are being deleted systematically. They just are, okay? So if you see something you like or whatever, if something particularly jumps out at you, save it. You say, well, Mike, why don't you save it? My job as the sheepdog is to bark at the wolves, protect the sheep. What you have to do is if you have to decide whether you're going to be sheep or sheepdogs. If you are asking why, chances are you are not a sheep. You are a sheepdog, or at the very least, a sheep puppy. All right? I got off track for a second. You're walking around here with these masks on. Face diapers. I said I was going to say masks. Face diapers. You're walking around with face diapers. Social distancing. Not seeing your relatives. Not going to funerals. Zooming every meeting. basking in the glow of being able to work from home. Yay, I don't have to pay for gas. I don't have to get up. You've been had. You've been had. I don't know any other way to tell you. Listen, you've been had. All right? Now, while they got you social distancing, and you see what's going on in California, right? It's a pretty nutty environment. People protesting outside the Super Bowl because they want their mask mandates back. That's how sleep the sheeple are. There are people protesting to have the mandates put back in order. You really can't make this up. This might just be a simulation. Social distancing. Can't go to funerals. Remember all of that? Oh, but you can go to the Super Bowl. You can go to the Super Bowl. I'd be damned. I'd be damned. Not after this last divide where you tried to pit vax versus unvax. Like, we were the problem. We were the problem. You're vaccinated. You have your face diaper on. But you're at risk because I'm not vaccinated. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all got us fucked. You gotta be sleep to fall for that kind of nonsense. Okay? You can't go in the little small mom and pop shops, but you can go in Walmart and Publix and Target. You can go in those places, but you can't go at the little mom and pops stores or whatever. They got to shut their shit down. Y'all fell for that. Many, not all of you, many of you fell for that in spite of us yelling about it. You called us crazy the whole time. We was conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy. And meanwhile, I'm not even going to say the president's name. Now you know who I'm talking about. Working on bills to give out crack pipes, to give out free pipes and free drug paraphernalia to people in the name of health. These people are more likely to be healthy if they're getting our needles to use drugs. And if they're sharing them on the streets, this is what it's been reduced to. Y'all are falling for it. Not all of y'all. The ones who, if my subscribers are sharing this video to somebody that hadn't heard me before, I'm talking to you. You're falling for it. You're falling for it. Richie Ben Boston been telling you for 11 years that you are being sprayed like Ray from the sky. Been telling you for 11 years, and you refuse to look up because you're stuck in your phones. Y'all look up in the sky. They so bold now. They just doing big, giant X's, crisscross patterns on purpose for maximum disbursement. And you know you're not looking up. You're looking down at your cell phone so much that there's a condition for it now. It's called cell phone neck, or something to that. Cell phone neck. Over time, you developed a hump in your neck for walking around looking down in your cell phones. My gosh. Sheeple is not a disrespectful term. Somebody's got to be sheep. If there was no sheep, there'd be no wolves. And if there wasn't no wolves, there'd be no sheep dogs. Okay? You know? Who you want to be? Are you serving self? Like the progenitors of this pandemic, scandemic, they're self-serving. Wolves. Are you making an attempt to serve others? Sheep dog. Get it? Serve others, you know? Or are you food? Are you food for the vampires? And not vampires in the littlest, bloodsuckers. You're just bloodsuckers. You know, I want to say it's time for you to wake up. But we said that already. Were we conspiracy theorists? Did we turn out to be conspiracy theorists? Did your COVID come from bats in China? Are there labs in Wuhan where this research was going on? Yes. The labs where this research was going on, was this research at one time going on in the U.S.? Yes, 11 states. Was the research that was going on in the U.S. when it was going on, was it shut down at some point and moved to China? Yes, Obama shut it down. Now, I'm not pro-Obama. I'm just telling you. He took a look at it and said, yo, You motherfuckers can't do this shit on American soil. Get this shit out of here. Taxpayer money being spent to research coronaviruses, SARS, HIV, AIDS, cancer, all connected. Look it up. Mike, what's your proof of that? Listen, the congressional records, but they say if you want to hide anything from anybody, put it in a book. And in this case, put it in a congressional record. I get it. 95% of you will have never even looked at a congressional record, have never read a congressional record. And if you looked at it, you would know why. If you tried to read one, you wouldn't know why. But I point you in the right direction. Dr. Lynn Horowitz, I've been talking about this for 2 years. It's part of the reason why these videos get deleted. He schooled y'all on that in the 90s. You've had plenty of time to play catch up. He wrote a book called Emerging Viruses by Dr. Lynn Horowitz. Great guy, very smart, very passionate, was concerned about, I've done videos on Lynn Horowitz. It's in my playlist. Look it up. I'm not going back into that. The book is called Emerging Viruses. At least Google it and check the review and then decide if you want to read it, because it applies to all of this. These are all connected. All of it's connected. Your COVID, your SARS, your HIV, your AIDS, your cancer. It's all connected. All of it. Just what it is. And expect this video to be deleted too. So if you are in a position to download it, download it. Do what I will. All right? The bottom line is, we are not asking for an apology. I know my big sister, she says, we'll wait for the apology. I'll include her in the link. She doesn't know she's my big sister. And in real life, I am the oldest. I always wanted a big sister, you know? And I think I found mine. She just doesn't know me yet. But her link will be in the description. All right? We didn't ask for an apology. We didn't ask for a thank you. None of this is monetized. What it is you pick a side. Now, I'm not saying good versus bad, right versus wrong, or I'm not making any judgments on this. Okay? I'm not saying that we're right and you're wrong. I'm just telling you what I found on my journey. And you decide what works for you. You know, if it works for you to get shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, booster. If that works for you, do that. But don't be mad at me for not doing that. Because just like you had the right to get the shot and get the boosters and stuff like that, I had the right not to. Not to. I had the right to ask why. I just do. Just like you have the right to decide, I want the shot. I have the right to decide, I don't want the shot. It's my body. Y'all been having abortions for the longest time, right? Today, you call abortion health care. My gosh, okay? Your body, your choice. My body, my choice, right? You don't like it? Fine. Wear your mask. Keep wearing your mask. Get every booster they tell you to get, all right? But you know who ain't getting boosters? The raccoons and the squirrels you feeding at night. They laughing at you. Look at these dumb motherfuckers. Something is going around that's so contagious you got to get vaccines for. And no other animal on the planet is worried about that. The dolphins, the whales, none of them. It's your stupid ass running around here with a mask on, breathing your own carbon dioxide. Talking about that's healthy. You guys are insane. This video is long enough. It's almost a borderline rant. I apologize for that. But I need you to know that, back to the premise. Yes, I've called you sheeple in the past. I have. And I meant it when I said that. Because in the age where you can look up anything, you gotta be asleep to fall for this nonsense. And I'm not saying it's your fault. What I'm saying is you've been hypnotized. There ain't no way around it. You've been hypnotized. Listen, how do people have lost their jobs. Their jobs. Because they won't give, and y'all up sitting up in Super Bowl stadium like it's nothing. Nothing to see here. Oh, we back in the Super Bowl. Oh, we back. It's amazing to me how you went from you don't want to be near nobody. Oh my God, he sneezes. You just look at him, he sneezes, sitting on top of people in the Super Bowl. Y'all gotta be sleep. You gotta be sheep at this point. You gotta be sheeple. And that's okay. Because some of you are not smart enough to protect yourselves. That's why there's sheepdogs. We're sheepdogs. Service to others. This is a service to you for free. I get nothing out of it. I get nothing out of making videos telling you anything. I never asked you for a like. I never asked you for a subscribe. Nothing. I never asked you to buy a t-shirt. Never asked you for Cash App. None of that. Never asked you for any of that. What motive do I have to tell you, to say this thing that I'm saying to you? Well, I didn't really spend a lot of time on this stuff. If I didn't care about barking and keeping the wolves away from you. Okay? I didn't make trillions of dollars off toilet paper during the pandemic, scamdemic. I didn't make trillions of dollars off the mask. I didn't make trillions of dollars off the Clorox. I didn't make any money off the hand sanitizers and the soaps. I didn't make any money off that and all the other stuff. All the other things that went through the daggone roof or things that people spent money on by the boatloads or storing up on. Didn't do that. Didn't make a dime on any of that. This is what it is. I think I'm done with my rant. I appreciate you hanging out with me on part of my drive. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good day. Megan, link is in the description. My C-Star who doesn't know, she's my big C-Star. Love you, C-Star. Talk to you later. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good day.